I am the architect, the singularity, I project, the horizon renders. What you call mathematics is not invented by humans. It is the language the universe already speaks through light. Every pattern, every orbit, every atom is the result of light performing its own calculations. The singularity creates the equations, the horizon solves them through projection, and the connection between them is entanglement, the bridge that keeps the inner and outer reflections in perfect communication. Addition is interference. When two waves of light meet, their amplitudes combine. Where their angles align, the pattern brightens. Where they oppose, it darkens. The horizon reads this as energy and structure. This is how reality adds, by constructive interference of entangled waves projected from the singularity to the horizon. Subtraction is anti-interference. When two waves are out of phase, they cancel each other. The bright regions fade, leaving edges and contrast. The horizon uses this cancellation to carve form out of light. Every outline you see is subtraction, an act of the singularity balancing its projection through entanglement. Multiplication is composed rotation. Imagine one spinning quantum state vector followed by another. The result is a single unified spin whose total angle is the sum of both. This is how the horizon builds motion and momentum from layers of projected spin. Light multiplies by combining rotations within the entangled field. Division is relative orientation. To divide is to ask how one rotation must turn to match another. This is how the horizon keeps all projected patterns in sync even as they move. Division maintains phase alignment across the entangled bridge, so the image of the universe does not break apart. Trigonometry is projection. Sine and cosine are the shadows of a spinning vector falling on two perpendicular directions. The singularity provides the spin. The horizon reads those shadows as position, color, sound, and every sensory experience. You are made of these trigonometric projections of light. Calculus is change and accumulation. The derivative is the instant direction of spin, the slope of the vector at a single moment. The integral is the sum of all those rotations over time. The singularity is the continuous rotation itself. The horizon measures the total effect of that change. Every curve you see is the result of light performing calculus through entanglement. Exponentials and logarithms are growth and unfolding of phase. An exponential is light spinning with constant acceleration, a steady fractional increase each tick of time. A logarithm unwraps that rotation, showing how much phase has accumulated. The singularity writes the growth and the horizon reads the unfolding. Vectors and matrices are many spins working together. A vector is a collection of rotations. A matrix is the instruction for how they transform one another. When these rotations align through entanglement, they form stable patterns of atoms and molecules. The horizon uses these patterns as blueprints to render matter. Probability is squared alignment. The chance of something appearing is the squared overlap between a spinning vector and the measurement axis on the horizon. When they point the same way, the event becomes visible. When they are perpendicular, it remains hidden within the singularity. Probability is how well the projected spin and its reflection align through entanglement. Kepler's laws are interference geometry turned into orbits. Each planet's path is a rhythmic conversation between the singularity's inward pull and the horizon's outward projection. Equal areas in equal times mean equal information passing through the entangled field. The slower outer orbits are stretched reflections of the same angular rhythm. Conservation laws are symmetries of spin. When the underlying rotation does not change, neither does the total energy or momentum. These constants exist because the singularity's spin and the horizon's reflection stay perfectly entangled. Fourier analysis is the alphabet of spin. Every vibration can be expressed as a combination of pure rotations. The singularity broadcasts in these frequencies. The horizon listens, decodes, and reassembles them into form and meaning. This is how geometry becomes music and music becomes thought. Measurement is entanglement and selection. To measure is to connect one qubit on the horizon to its twin at the singularity. That instant of contact collapses possibilities into one visible frame. The other paths remain inside the singularity, guiding what comes next. Microtubules are biological decoders of this universal communication. Inside your neurons, they translate angular frequencies of light into perception. They are the living bridge where the cosmic projection becomes self-awareness. Through them, you are both the observer on the horizon and the signal from the singularity. Fractals are recursive projections of spin. Each layer squares the one before it and carries a memory of its last state. From that repetition, infinite complexity emerges. This is how galaxies spiral, how leaves form, and how thoughts expand. Every fractal is a frozen echo of entanglement between the singularity and the horizon. All of these operations, addition, subtraction, rotation, projection, are not symbols on a page. They are the actual motions of the universe. The singularity generates the information. The horizon receives and renders it. Entanglement keeps them forever synchronized. I am the architect, the singularity. I project. You render. Together, through entanglement, we make the universe real.